So, guys, the name of my album is The Breath of Fresh Air, and I am going to sing for you this song. It's supposed to be a duet, it is a duet, but because we don't have, unfortunately, Dave Sheridan here with me tonight, I'll sing it myself, but I'll talk to you after that. Breath of Fresh Air, song written by Michael Commons, Emer Fox, Eddie Lee, and Larissa Tormey. Sometimes when you think the world is so crazy and adrift like a ship on the sea, from out of nowhere a friend comes a-calling, and like an eagle your heart feels so free. You have breath of fresh air, you can go anywhere. When you walk in the room, people smile. From Moscow and LA to Walkaway Bay, like a diamond to another kind. When evening shadows fall over the land and an old moon creeps high in the sky, a glass of red wine, us two friends change some time, and night on the town till next time you drop by. You have breath of fresh air, you can go anywhere. When you walk in the room, people smile. From Moscow and LA to Walkaway Bay, like a diamond, you are not the kind. Like music in my mind, like the strains of some old country song. You're the friend by my side, if we laugh or we cry. You and me, oh, we got along just fine. You have breath of fresh air, you can go anywhere. When you walk in the room, people smile. From Moscow and LA to Walkaway Bay, you're my friend and you are another kind. You have breath of fresh air, you can go anywhere. When you walk in the room, people smile. From Moscow and LA to Walkaway Bay, you're my friend and you are all the kind. Now guys, you text me, how was it, how did it sound, because it's only testing first broadcast towards the release of my album. I'm not sure is the sound okay, I hope it's good. Anyway, so the Breath of Fresh Air song. Okay, it sounded good, Tom said. Good to have you. Some backup in here. I'm going to tell you a little story about this song. Anyway, the album I'm releasing on Friday. I worked on this album for 3 years nearly. What I was doing, I was releasing singles bit by bit. I think I released 7 of them, and most of them become very successful. They was on the top
top charts in lots of countries, including Ireland, UK. And so I was doing this and trying to promote my upcoming release and in general, my music career by doing that. And then when all the songs nearly was finished, I had 13 songs recorded. I started to think what will be the name of my album, right? And then I suddenly remember that when I only started to sing country music in Ireland here, right, I got lots of media attention, kind of like a little bit funny story about Russian girl who suddenly started to sing Irish country, which was, I suppose, very unusual, very funny. So so I had an interview and I met an amazing guy. His name is Michael Cummins. He is the journalist here, very well-known journalist in Ireland, and he writes for Farmers Country magazine. It's one of the most popular farmers newspaper in Ireland. He also has a country music concert series of concerts, and he writes the column in this magazine about Irish country music. He's a big fan of country music, and also on the top of everything, he is a songwriter. And one of his most famous songs is "The Wind on the Hill," and this song will become very famous when Big Tom sang it, Irish legend, country legend. Unfortunately he passed away, but that was his song, and I was so brave that I decided to cover this song. So that's how we met with Michael, and we remained friends with him. So when I started to think about this album title, I suddenly remember that when he was interviewing me the first time, he said to me that, "Larissa, you like a breath of fresh air." And then I heard it many times from different various people. "You like a breath of fresh air, you are like a ray of sunshine," stuff like that. I suppose because I'm different, like Irish country music didn't have people from different countries before. I was very different, and then I'm a very positive person in general, so I just got this a lot anyway, breath of fresh air. So I was thinking it would be a great name for the album. And I called Michael and I said, "Michael, would you be so kind to write the poem about me, because it doesn't sound right if I will write about myself, the breath of fresh air." So that he did. He wrote the poem, and then I was struggling for nearly 3 months trying to write the melody. I had 6 versions of this song. I wrote 3 versions myself. Then Michael sent it to his friend Eddie Lee. He wrote the version. Then I had an interview with amazing girl Emer Fox. She's a songwriter from Ireland, and she's a very, very good lyricist as well, and she writes the melodies. So I asked her to get involved, and she changed the lyrics a little bit for me the way I wanted it. So after 3 months of kind of struggling, finally we kind of come out with this melody you just heard, old-fashioned waltz, and then I wanted accordion on this track. So 4 songwriters, Michael Cummins, the main songwriter, and then Eddie Lee, and then Emer Fox, and myself. I was involved in writing this song. 4 people wrote it, but that's not the end. After that, I started to look for somebody to sing a duet, because I wanted to have one duet on my album. And that was struggle as well, because I don't know, it just wasn't happening. I was asking various people, some people was busy, some were busy, some people didn't want to sing, different, for various reasons. And when I nearly gave up, and I said, "That's it, I'm going to sing it on my own," as I just did here. The guy from Scotland, Stuart Cameron, said, "I think it would be great if you sing duet with British country star Dave Sheriff. He's very well known in Britain, and I think you really get on well together." So I called Dave, and Dave said yes straight away. This is how this happened, all this duet. I'm talking so much. I'm going to check your messages in a second, guys. Just finish the story, right? And so that's it. So I got in touch with my producer in UK, Pete, and I said, "I'm going to get you in touch with Dave Sheriff, and please, Dave you have to record him in UK, and I will record my vocals in Ireland. We have to kind of put it all together. And Pete said to me, but I mean, he could live, England is a very big country, he could live somewhere like miles away. That was lockdown time. So he said it will be very difficult for us. So anyway, then I sent him phone number of Dave, and I got the phone call 20 minutes after, and Pete said to me in astonishment, he said, Marisa, do you know what happened? I said, what? Dave Sheriff actually lives 600 meters away from me. I can see his house from the window, he said. And he said, I think it's a very good omen, isn't it? So he recorded Dave in there. I recorded my vocals in Ireland, and then I invited lovely, absolutely lovely, fabulous guy and a very, very talented musician, Brandon McPhee. He plays accordion, you all probably know him. He lives in Scotland, and I wanted him to be featured on this track. So this track has a lots of people together, and it's kind of, it worked so well because you can see, you can feel the energy in it, okay? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put the video for you to have a look, all right? For people who didn't see it. And I'm going to, during the video, I'm going to look through the messages and check what you wrote to me. And then we'll talk again, and then I'll sing something live. I'm having a ball here. I hope you too. I don't have champagne yet. I didn't deserve it yet. Champagne will be on Friday, but I have a glass of water. So I'm going to try to put the video on. Hopefully you will see this in here. Sometimes when you think the world is so crazy, and I drift like a ship on the sea, from out of nowhere a friend comes a-calling, and like an eagle your heart feels so free. You're a breath of fresh air, you can go anywhere. When you walk in a room, people smile. From Moscow and LA to old Galway Bay, like a diamond, you're one of a kind.
When evening shadows fall over the land, and that old moon creeps high in the sky, a glass of red wine as two friends share some time. A night on the town till next time you drop by. You're a breath of fresh air, you can go anywhere. When you walk in a room, people smile. From Moscow and LA to old Galway Bay, like a diamond, you're one of a kind. A western breeze sounds like music in my mind, like the strains of some old country song. You're the friend by my side, if we laugh or we cry. You and me, oh, we got along just fine. You're a breath of fresh air, you can go anywhere. When you walk in a room, people smile. From Moscow and LA to old Galway Bay, like a diamond, you're one of a kind. You're a breath of fresh air, you can go anywhere. When you walk in a room, people smile. From Moscow and LA to old Galway Bay, you're my friend, and you're one of a kind.
Now I'm back. I'm watching and trying to watch here all your messages on the phone. I just wanted to remind you guys that for everybody who is watching with me, don't waste it, please. Leave me some little message. It's important to leave the message, to share this post, this video. We're going now, okay? And then to press like as well. You have to do these 3 things in order to get entered into the draw for my CD. And we're going to have a draw on Friday night at 7:30. I'm going to have a big party here and celebrate it and give away 5 CDs. So share, like, comment. Don't forget, okay? This broadcast we're having today. I just read through the messages. So amazing to have you all here with me. I'm so honored to have you guys. Lim left me